Okay, dentists in a surgery keep a record of the waiting time for each patient. The waiting times for one Monday are summarised in the table. So we've got this. We've got to work out an estimate of the mean waiting time. So I'm going to have to add all these up and divide by how many there are. And it says between 0 and 5, there's 12 of those. So it's 0 to 5, 0 to 5, and loads of those 0 to 5. And there's 12 of them. And then the next one, there's 5 to 10, 5 to 10. And there's even more of those. There's 15 of those, so 5 to 10. And there's 15 of them. And I just do that to explain what this table means, but I can't add up 12 of 0 to 5s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to say on average them in the middle. So, and that's why it's an estimate, because I take the midpoint, and that's the next thing I need to do. The midpoint of each of these, and that's midpoint of 0 and 5 is 2.5, 7.5, 12.5, 17.5, 20 to 25 is 22.5, and then 27.5. And now I have to add them up. So I've got 12 of these 2.5s, and so I'm going to do the frequency times by my value, and that'll give me what? The FX column. And that will be 12 2.5s are 30. And I've got 15 of these ones, and so that will be 112.5. I've got 16 12.5s, that's 200. I've got 100, that's 157.5. 112.5, and the last one, 3 lots of 27.5 is 82.5, and I can now add all those up and I get 695, and then I need to divide by how many there are. And don't get tempted to think it's just going to be dividing by 6, because I've already got 12 in this range and I've got 15 in this one, and you can see that the frequency is going to be here, and that adds up to 60, the total frequency. And so the mean equals 695 divided by 60, which equals 11.583, which equals 11.6 to 1 decimal place. I'm going to draw a frequency polygon, and a frequency polygon is actually quite easy. It just means I need to join up where the middles of the bars would be. So I've got no scale on this one, so I need to put a scale in. I need to go up to 16, and it looks about like I can go up in 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go up in 2s every other square now. Just put the even numbers in there. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. In an exam I'd fill them in, but I'm a bit squash for space. So 12 would be in between 0 to 5, so I'm going to put a cross at 12 where the top of that bar would be. So 15 for the bar, which would be between 5 and 10. And the next one, 10 to 15, is 16. And the next one's 9. And the next one's 5, between 20 and 25. And finally 3, between 25 and 30. But that's just a series of points. I need to make a frequency polygon, so it means I need to draw the straight lines. So I just draw the straight lines between these, and that will then give me my bit for that, which is good. I like questions when they say write down, because that means I haven't got any working out to do. So write down the modal class, that's the most common class, and there's 16 of them were between 10 and 25. So I'm going to copy that class down exactly like that. 10 is less than t, which is less than or equal to 15. That gives me 1 mark. Dentists have a target that fewer than 25% of their patients wait more than 15 minutes. Did they meet their target on Monday? Well, it's the day we're looking at. Show how I decide. Well, more than 15 would be the 9, the 5, and the 3. So 9 plus 5 plus 3, which equals 17. 17 were more than 15 minutes. 17 were more than 15 minutes. And what is that as a percentage? Well, it's 17 out of 60. If I do that on a calculator, that's 0.2833, which equals 28.3% times by 100% to change a fraction or decimal to percentage. And therefore no, because 28.3% weighted more than 15 minutes. There's another way you could have done it. You could have said, okay, 25%, I'll do it in red. You could have said that 25% of 60, that equals a quarter of 60, and that's a half and half again, 30, 15. That equals 15 patients would be 25%, but then actually we had 17 patients, and therefore still no. Same answer. And that's question 16 done.